Hello, we are here. It's a blessed afternoon, and thanks be to God that we are able to make it up today. And I want to believe that you are excited as much as I am. Okay, as soon as you get up on board, let us know that you are here. It's a blessed afternoon, and this afternoon we'll be talking about a crucial topic at that you want to get blessed by. Let me see your excitement in the comment section as you are here this day, telling us your expectations. How is it that you want to learn this or learn that? What is it that you are that excited about today? Apologies, we had a little technical itch before we started, but either ways, we move. And by the grace of God today, we'll be talking about the topic attracting the right marital partner. So if you are a single in the house, can you say yeah, 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 yeah? Yes, we got it. You are here, you are single in the house, or you are a mom, and you want to also learn for your teenagers or for your children or singles around you. This topic is actually for everyone, including if you are married. You want to learn what it means that would help you to attract the right partner. I actually do not know what happened with. I'm not sure we can be able to share our slide, but then I believe it's going to be a time that will learn new things, and it's going to be a worthwhile time. You're welcome, Felicia Idashi. We're glad to have you on board. We hope that the rest of the team will also meet us here this afternoon. So, we're talking about this topic attracting the right marital partner. I know many people really want to get married to the right person, but the question is, are you the right person for that right person? You know. So we should be sure that you are actually the perfect person for that person that is Mr. Right or Miss Right. This is why this topic is very crucial. And I have just written on my slide to say, what does the word right means to you? I don't expect that this session is going to be a long session. I intend it to be a short but impacting section, a section where we can learn and unlearn and also relearn. So the word RIGHT, right, what does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? You want to share with us what you think the word right, what it means to you. And I picked the word right from our topic of today, attracting the right marital partner. You could have a partner in business. You could have a partner in a house partner, a housemate, a business partner, whoever. You can just have partners here and there. But you also know that we have what we call the marital partner. This is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. It is that person you want to have a lifetime commitment with. This is that person you know that come rain, come shine, this person is going to be with me through the thick and thin of life, and he's not going to just leave me out there. So this is what we are talking about, attracting that kind of person, that person that is going to help you when you seem helpless, that person who is not going to stab your back when you turn back and you are not seeing what is happening behind you, but that person who will even keep to who you are and help you much more. All right, so who or what do you think the word right means? RIGHT. Felicia, you want to tell us what it means? You can just drop it in the comment section. When you come on board, just say a hi, let's know you're here. Let's engage ourselves in the comment section so that it's not boring. Let it be a session that we all can learn from ourselves. Yes, what does the word right means? When we say right, then there's the left, right? That's not what I say. When we talk of right, it means that you are doing something in the perfect way, in the way it should go, in the good manner, in the appropriate standard or way that you should go, right? But today, when we talk of the word right in relation to marriage, we're simply saying that this person is suitable for you. This person is what? Suitable for you. This is that person that, the way God created Adam and looked at him and said, something is meeting your life, Adam. You need a helpmate and whatever. God said, I will make a help that is suitably perfect for Adam. So that help that it's only Eve that can fill in that vacuum is such kind of help that we're talking about today. All right. So the word right actually means that you are the perfect suit, the perfect person, the perfect match for the person. But it takes a lot of process for us to become the right person or to marry the right person. What many people have not known is that for you to marry or attract the right person, there is who you should be, first of all, before the supposed right person then get attracted to you. I don't know if that is clear. If you are not in that right context, permit me to use that word, you cannot attract the right kind of person to you. All right. So I have broken down the word right, R-I-G-T-H-T, R-I-G-H-T rather, into different meanings as I have received the inspiration. Now, this is what would help you to be or to appear in the right manner, or in the right package, or in the right content, or in the right the right way that would then make you to be able to attract your kind. Don't forget that who you are is who you attract. If you are a lazy person, there's tendency that you're going to attract a lazy person. If you are that stingy person, there is high tendency that you get up also marrying stingy person. In fact, somebody who is more stingy than you. Jacob was that dubious man, but he met his master who was extra dubious than him and dealt with him. So you actually will attract your life. And it's not, oh Lord, give me the right partner. Lord, let the right partner come. The thing is, who are you first? Have you made yourself the right person? That if you are the right person, by default, the right person will see you that this is the kind of person I want to marry, and they will get attracted to you. Like there's this analogy and this inspiration God gave to me as a single person. That a young lady is like a beautiful, hibiscus flower, how beautiful and glowing, shiny, attractive it is, but it's very fragile. And everybody will be attracted to see that flower. When this flower is blossoming and shiny with that little strand on it that has something, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like me feel so attracted to it. I just want to pluck. And any kind of person wants to pluck it. Why? Because it looks attractive. Why? Because it looks appealing to the eyes. It's very attractive, flashy to the eyes. Everybody, including the match, including the young, the old, the female, the male, wants to do what? Cut it. And this is how we are. And the inspiration God gave to me is the flower who is the lady in this contest now have the audacity or adds as the prerogative to allow who or to be as she has the prerogative to choose who is going to pluck me. Because I know my worth, because I know who I am, because I know that this is me, because I know what I contain and what I have and all, then I decide who cuts me. When we have this understanding, it's going to help us a great deal. Now, the word R-I-G-H-T, the word R means responsible. I'm going to break it down one after the other. This is like the skills you should have or things you should become as the right person so you can attract the right person. The word high means intentional. The word G means grit, G-R-I-T. And the word H means honest. And the word T means tactfulness and target oriented. Now let's break it one after the other. How responsible are you? As an individual, whether you're a male or female listening to me, you want to attract the right person or the right marital partner, then you must be the right person. Position yourself first as the right person. Stop pointing finger that the brother self, they're not even good. These sisters on the street, they don't budget, they don't spoil. No good person for street again. The question is, are you good? If you are good, you meet your kind. So for you to be the right person, number one, how means you must be responsible. I hear people say, well, he has now married though, and now he will be responsible. My dear, he's going to be more irresponsible. So if he was going into womanizing while he was still single, he gets married like that. He will continue in a greater grade when he gets married. Because marriage is not going to do what? Cut it. It's not going to stop it. It's not going to hinder the person from doing what? From doing that. So when we say responsible, what does it mean? It means you must be somebody that has integrity of heart. And this is one person God is looking for. Somebody with integrity of heart, somebody that has the heart for God, somebody whose word is bound. And it means again that you must be accountable. Accountability is not just standing alone. Like I'm accountable to myself only. I'm only accountable to myself. No. If you are accountable, first of all, you must be accountable to God, the maker of the heaven and the earth, meaning that you know his laws as it relates to relationship, you know your do's and don'ts as he has set it out in the scripture, and you are doing what? You are imbibing it. Showing accountability to God. Meaning that scriptures around relationship, around how you should relate with a fellow sister or a brother, is ringing in your head and has become your reality. What else? It means again that you are accountable to somebody you can call your spiritual leader, somebody whose faith life has encouraged you, somebody who can say, "What did I hear that you said the other time? Never should you do that." And you say, "Oh, I'm very sorry, yes, sir." Or for you to think you're going to be accountable on your own and nobody will hold you accountable is sheer irresponsibility. You see the people we have in our generation are people who do not want anybody to tell them what to do. They appear like they know what to do, but they really do not know. They appear like they have all their lives put together, well arranged, but really they do not. They appear like they have all they want to do and they know what step to take after the other, but they really do not. So we need people in our lives who will really help us and make us accountable per time, per season. Excuse me. People who will say, "Oh, girl, you said you were going to read at so time of the day. You said we were going to do this. We said we were going to do that. How is it that you didn't do it?" And you won't feel offended for they asking. Why? Because you know you are also accountable to them and it's also for your betterment, right? You need to be accountable. Lastly, then you need to be accountable to your parents. Many of the singles we have want to rush and leave their family house. They want to leave their father's house, want to leave their mother's house without already being made. They think when they get married, suddenly they will just have the sense of how to run their lives on their own. It's never going to come. Now, you also need to have a sense of duty. You know when you have a sense of duty, like you want to resume at work so time, even when rain wants to fall and the whole weather is looking so dark, it's looking like I'm not sure I can go to work today. Because of the sense of duty you have, you can say, no, I must get up. Let me quickly start doing this. I'm going to doing that because you have a sense of duty. So for you as a person who wants to marry the right person, you must have a sense of duty of what is expected of you when you even get engaged to marry. You must know what roles you are going to play, what you should never do as a child of God. You must be able to know what your role would even be when you eventually get married. This is a sense of duty. And you begin to plan to become it while you are still single. Because suddenly the grace to do it will not come when you just suddenly get married. No. It's going to be as you are in now, you begin to practice and begin to do them, you begin to practice and begin to do them. And you begin to see that you are building capacity for the phase of life called marriage. I see so many married people that are struggling without to run their marriage, struggling without to run their home, struggling without to perform their so-called similar responsibilities, and they push it to their partners. I know where it has gone wrong. It is such that while they were single, they failed to build capacity. You must have a sense of duty. If there's any point that resonates with you as we talk along, just feel free, drop it on the comment section. Let's learn from ourselves. Now, the next thing as we talk about responsibility is that you must respect your, your words and stick to it. You must be responsible for your what? Actions. We have high level of irresponsible guys and ladies on the street. You don't want to be part of them. Guys who will say, "Oh, lady, you see the way you move, I'm just being flabbergasted." You know that they say it. The way you do this, I'm just thinking like I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And then they begin to speak English and all of that. And yes, the relationship starts. Before you say Jack Robinson, I think I'm having a change of mind. I'm not sure we can really do this together. What went wrong? This is because this person ain't responsible. You can't they can't hold themselves accountable to their words or to their actions. You hear people say, we had sex and eventually she told me she's pregnant, as if she gave herself pregnancy, as if she impregnated herself. Where it was two of them who went into it and they never thought that in 5 minutes of enjoyment they could have sex and have children. I mean, be pregnant. This is high level of irresponsibility. But if you must be the right person, you must become that person that is responsible, that keeps to your word, that keeps to your word, that keeps to your word day in, day out, even on seemingly small things. You meet your friend and say, oh, friend, I will be in your house by 5 p.m. And if there is anything that will make you not to be there by 5 p.m., you own that space to do what? Put a call through and say, oh, I'm sorry, dear. I won't be able to meet up by 5 p.m. as I promised. This is what I'll do. That's what I, because this came up and it wasn't planned. It shows you are responsible. But you are the same person that promised, I will do it. And in fact, I will do it. Nothing will not make me to do it. I'm going to do it. And then plan changed. You didn't get back, you didn't feedback, and the person is expecting. And you suddenly want the person to trust you. Trust is not just going to jump on your head. You have to be responsible. What does it mean for you to be responsible again? It means that you must be ready to face consequence. Consequence of any action that you take, any action that you do, you must be ready to face it per time, per season. You must be ready to face consequence of your actions anytime, any day. You must be ready to face it, whether it turned out better or not. You must be ready to do what? Face it. You never planned as you wanted, but eventually what happened? You must face that consequence. All right. It also means that you must learn to do what? To take initiative. Somebody who is responsible, a grown up adult like you who intends to get married, living with somebody or even living with their parents. You are not expected to be told as you wake up in the morning, you should sweep, you should wash the dishes, you should take the house. I mean, you should keep the house tidy and do some necessary things. If you are still being told and you expect to get married, thinking that when you get married, you steadily have the sense of responsibility, it means you are not ready. And you can't be a right person that way. What should you do? Start being, start by taking initiative. Take initiative of what is to be done part time and per season. As you do that, it becomes part of you. It becomes a way of living for you. You are not being forced or coerced to do it. You know what will happen to you if you fail to know this or do this, even as a single person. When your partner is asking that you should have done this or you should be able to do it, you feel like your partner is demanding too much. You feel like they talk too much. You feel like maybe you are not even compatible, but you are the problem. So this is why it's important that you learn to do the needful, even as you are still a single person. Now, let's go to the word high. The word high means intentional. How intentional are you on issues of life? How intentional are you as you decide to have a change of life, a change of mindset? How intentional are you to make your life get better? Are you just filled of promises and you don't even have any strategies to make your promises become your results? Are you just full of so much wishes, but your wishes have not turned to goals, that's to smart goals that you can pursue at a given time and have results? Then you aren't ready. So to be intentional here means that you are purposeful. You have a purpose in your heart for going into relationship. You should not go into relationship without a purpose at heart. Can I tell you? Going into relationship um for the mere purpose of you go benefit me, I go benefit me. When I no get money, you go give me money. It's just a flimsy reason for going into relationship. There are cogent reasons we should go into relationship as believers, much more than reasons why unbelievers go into relationship. This is one reason why relationship have resulted into a mess. Because originally, when the relationship started, there were no purposes at heart. And when purpose of a thing is not known, you will abuse it. So the same thing is true for your marriage or relationship. If you do not know the reason why A and B is going to come together in relationship and we're going to expect that we'll get married, supposedly, then one of the parties is going to abuse it. This is why before you even start, you ask, hello, bro, what are you into? What's up with this relationship? I really do not want to assume anything, but if you think blah blah blah, what would you want us to do? And then he speaks up. And a man who is not able to speak up boldly to do his manifesto, he's not going to be a good man. He's not going to be a man who is bold enough to own his responsibility in the home. What if he says he was just joking? He never meant it. What if he said, oh no, that's not what he meant? What if he said he was just teasing you? He wasn't really serious. And then you are taking him serious on that kind of journey. Then you are in for a big mess. You see it. So you should be actually intentional, purposeful. So if the person coming your way is not purposeful, and there are questions to ask such men for you to be able to know that whether these people are really purposeful or not. And such questions are questions that can make you to screen some people off your life. I mean, I had many of them that came just because they were adventurous, just because they saw that this lady is very industrious, she's spiritual, she's everything, and because of that, they want to do what just to get married to me. And what did I tell them? I asked them questions. Who do you see yourself becoming in the nearest future? Where is God taking you to? What do you think you want? What's your purpose for living? And you see some of them blah blah. And I think when I just know that this one he doesn't know where he's going to, because you actually need a help in your life when you already have known where you are going to and you need help to achieve that result. But this man does not even know. So why should I come and be a burden inside? Excuse me. So we are saying this because it's actually very important for you, either as a man, for you, either as a lady. Now, when we talk about intentional too, we're saying that you should be deliberate for why you are going to relationship or what you are going to achieve in that relationship. I mean, if you talk about many things, are we going to have children? As simple as that is. If we are going to have, how many children? Be intentional. Where are we going to stay? Which church will you be going to? Who is your spiritual father? Would you still be your spiritual father? Who will decide? Who are you accountable to? That's intentionality of the highest order that makes you put systems in place in every space in that relationship. Okay, so how do we manage our finances? How do you spend your salary? How would we spend our money? Would the money be our money, or your money will be our money, and my own money will be my money? All of these things need to be said without any assumption. Intentionality means that you are goal oriented. There is a goal set ahead of you, and for that reason, you are pursuing it in relationship. So if there's no goal, anything goes. Today, I think we should go to Kafansha. Tomorrow, I think we should go to Sokoto. And before you know it, we're confused. The lady saying, no, I'm going anyway. And you said, we must go. And before you know it, there's problem. Intentionality is what will make both of you to know what to envisage for, even in the relationship and at an advanced level in the marriage. You should be strategic. Intentionality will make you to be strategic in your what relationship. Intentionality is what will make you to be mindful in every step that you take. That's when you even go on dating, you won't even have time to begin to touch yourself, caress yourself, kiss yourself, hug yourself, do all those rubbish that will then lead you to this to sin from the heart. Because when it's not until you indulge in fornication that you can say that. Give her biscuit and go. Come on, go. She will go yourself. Come on, leave. You cannot say that because you don't have a purpose. When you now get into relationship, what will happen? People will now begin to have issues with yourself. One thing will lead you to the other, and before you know, we never planned to go far, but we went far because there was no plan. And the thing is, you never planned to go far, but you went far. Why? There was no plan. There was no purpose. So if there was purpose, there's strategy to achieving the purpose. Every time you meet to date, every time you meet to discuss, will be centered around that purpose. I mean, I heard a story and I was caught to say, ma'am, I have a friend that I introduced to one of my friends. And this my friend now decided dating. Before we knew what was happening, my friend got pregnant. And the two of them are not ready to become a mother, nor to become a father. Now, what would they do? I see the problem of that relationship. That relationship was not envisaged for. They just started, and that's how they ended it because they never planned for what will happen in that relationship. They just said, okay, you are grown up, I'm grown up. you're a man, I'm a lady, I like you, you like me, so let's start something. So this thing that we're starting, can you ask yourself what's it? We are, I mean, we are we are very casual with life commitments. Many of us appear to be so shy about the issues of our destiny, and we say, "Ah, me, I cannot ask that." So if you cannot ask, you should rather should not even go into such marriage because or such relationship because you would make a mess of your journey, and you don't want to be there. Now, let's go to the next word, which is G, grit. Grit means that you are persistent. Grit is that skill that is called resilience. That even come rain, come shine, you push through. Whenever the orders of life comes, you aren't moved by what they see, or by what you hear, or by what they see. You keep moving because already there was a goal set ahead of you, and for that goal, you go ahead pursuing it. I see marriages of few months, 1 year, 2 years, crumbling. Why? Because there's no passion to pursue and after the purpose that have brought them together. But you see, that's even when they have this purpose. When they don't even have purpose, what would they be pursuing? Nothing. So there's no grit. You hear people say, if I try my best, if the marriage no work, I pack my things, I come out to, I no dare to fight, I no dare to write anything. Why? They weren't even planning for that relationship. They don't even know what they're in that relationship to do. They don't know what that relationship will be as a life assignment for them. And so what happened to them? They just want to back out. Because they've forgotten that the scripture says, one will chase 1,000, two will put 10,000 to flight. Why? Because these ones know where they are going to, these ones know what they want to do, and with resilience, which is called grit, they are pushing through. And somebody who is resilient, that person is not going to receive no for an answer. That person is going to break rules, traditional rules, beliefs, and systems that have made marriages to end up at an average level. Such a person is going to break away from it because this is persistent. This person is persistent to make these relationships to work. You see, these people are the set of people that you say they are what focus. Have you ever seen, maybe you have run for 100 meter or more marathon? When you hear on your mark, get ready, before you hear go, you already have gone in your mind. And the moment you hear go, then begin to blah, 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 blah. What are you doing? Running because of the focus you have ahead of you. Sometimes you might have your feet might eat up maybe something on the road, a stone or something, you don't mind, you just push it aside and keep going. In fact, as you run, one thing maybe that you're holding can fall off, but you don't mind. You keep pushing, you keep pushing, you keep pushing. Why? Because there's a focus. And this is resilience. Sometimes your body may want to give you like, I want to put like, but you don't mind either way. You just keep pushing, please keep pushing until you get there. This is what it is. In marriage, it's not going to be a bed of roses. So in relationship is going to know who is going to really be that kind of person that will be with you forever. But even before you get into a relationship, you as a person, how persistent are you to get what you want? Little thing like this, you have gone. Little thing like this, you get discouraged. Little thing like me, I cannot deal with that. I cannot come and kill myself. And you want to fulfill destiny, right? And you want to marry, and you want to do this, you want to do that. It's not going to be easy. I mean, Jesus never promised that it's going to be easy, but he said, be of good cheer. I have overcome for you. So in that light of overcoming for you, you want to move ahead and receive the trophy of the victory that he has got for all of us. It means again that you must be courageous. This person has a growth mindset. Somebody that has resilience as a skill has a growth mindset because as you move in the relationship or as you are in life, whether you're single or you're not even in any relationship, one of the things that will happen to you is that many things of life will not run normal as they should or they will. So one of the things that will help you is the growth mindset. That this is not how it's been run. This is how to do. Okay, I didn't know. Now I know. And then I adjust myself. And then I begin to go. That mind is beginning to become flexible to growth. That mind is passing through a process of renewal. That mind is being transformed for the journey ahead. I mean, the journey ahead is going to you're going to deprive yourself of many. It's going to be a sacrificial journey. Somebody who has grit, such a person is well disciplined. The person is disciplined for personally and puts himself under, the way Apostle Paul have said that he put his flesh under. Many times your flesh will not want you to be what you have promised yourself that you want to. But tenaciousness and grit is one thing that will keep you going, keep you going, keep you going, keep you going. Now, let's talk about the letter H, which is honest. If you must marry or attract the right person, you as an individual must be an honest person. You must be honest. Honesty is that thing that we call truthfulness. And this is for you, whether you're a male or a female. You must be honest. Be honest, be honest, be honest, be honest in and out. Your honesty should not be that you are faithful until he is faithful or until somebody is faithful. You are honest on your own. Your honesty is not dependent on another person's character. You are not chameleon. That is only honest when somebody is honest to you. You know the right thing and you do it. This is what we're talking about. That somebody can say, oh, no, 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 no. I know Roland. He's not going to do that. I know he can never do that. Why? Because he's honest. Because such a person is truthful and transparent. This person will not call white black, nor call black white for you. This person is a sincere person. And somebody who is sincere is that person who you can really know what is on their heart for time. This person is trustworthy. This person is having integrity of heart. So this kind of person is that person that you know that is unwavering. Come rain, come shine. This is an authentic person, very real, not faking it because this brother is interested in me. Let me be of my good comfort. So let me not do this one, let me not do that. And this man is not just giving out his things because he's not just doing it for the fun of it, but he's doing it because he knows that this is the right thing for me to do. Now, as we talk about the last letter, which is tenacious. We talk about tenacious and we talk about target oriented. It means that you, as a tenacious person, you are persistent. You learn from criticism. Many people will come and criticize the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you say things, the way you do things, the way you all of those things. People will criticize it. The ones that are correct, the ones that are not correct. But do you have a good mindset to receive them? Even as an individual, that once those criticisms are coming your way, you don't feel offended. You pick them as, oh, really? I don't know I talk fast. Oh, really? I don't know I do this. Really? I don't know. That's okay, I will adjust. And when that happens, what is happening to you is that you are getting better. You are learning. Your life is getting better. People are like, I'm not sure that's Richard. Richard is not doing very fine now. This, that. Because this person is tenacious. If you are tenacious, it means that you overcome fear. If you are tenacious, it means that you also celebrate your little progress, no matter how small it is. If you are tenacious, it means that you refuse to give up. That's synonymous to the grit we spoke about the other time. Now, what does it mean that you are target oriented? It means that you have set clear goals for yourself. And setting goals for yourself is not just one of. It is, yes, before you even enter into relationship, you have goals that you want to achieve in your relationship. I mean, one of these days, few weeks back, I just looked at, I stumbled at one of the daughters I had as a single person while I was cutting with my husband, the pastor, and it just marveled me at how many of those things I put into writing, and I shared with my husband, who was my friend then, to say these are the things we are going to do in this relationship. And this is going to be like our code of conduct in this relationship. What we will do, what we will not do. And that was it. Because I had in my heart a clear goal of where I'm going to. I have a picture in my heart, and if I must get to that picture in my heart, there are things I must do and things I must not do. Now, this is why even when the relationships start or when you even get married, you should have or prepare what we call your marriage plan. That should be what you're going to do in the marriage plan in every facet of life. Spiritual, physical, marital, children, parenting, every aspect of your life, your career, your home life, your business, and every sphere of your life is captured in that marriage plan. The way we have business plan, your marriage should have a plan. That you revisit every of your anniversary in every year to review, to add, to remove, even before children comes. That when the children comes, they just come into prepared blessings that you have made. But when you leave everything to chance, there's not going to be any magic in that relationship. I hope we're getting something here. I like us to engage in the comment section. Say yes, 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 yes. Just let me know that you are following and that you are getting something. Now, it also means that you are what? You overcome obstacles as somebody who is target oriented. Can I tell you, as a single lady or as a single guy, if what is happening to you is that you give up easily, it's not going to help you get better. You must begin to learn to overcome obstacles that comes your way. You must begin to learn to overcome obstacles that comes your way. Come rain, come shine. You must also to begin to learn to stay motivated, even when things around you are not motivating you. This is what it means to be target oriented. This is what it means to be tenacious. This is what it means to be the right person. Now, let me put the question back to you. You want to attract the right marital partner. Are you the right marital partner? You want to answer yes or no? Because when you know yourself as the right marital partner, it's very easy to know who is not working on your route of destiny. It's very easy to know who is not going to tally with you on that journey of life. It's very easy to know who you should not even tally with. It's very easy to know whom you are not going to even mingle with. Talk more of saying you want to marry. Because you see, marriage is a lifetime commitment. Hmm. This is where we'll be drawing the curtain today. But as I conclude, I need you to know that for you to attract the right marital partner, the onus lies on you to become the right person. You must become the right person. You must become the right person. And the skills I've mentioned today are the skills that you need for you to be the right person. When you become the right person, by default, you will magnet the right person to yourself. But if the wrong people are the people that have been coming your way, then it's because there are still the raw part of you that have not been processed, that has not made it to work the way it should work. If you want life to work for you, then you work on yourself first. If you want change around you, you want change in your relationship, you want change anyway, you be the change agent first. Change first and let the change start from within and reflect out. Once this is visible everywhere, then the change you want to see around you will manifest. Let me give room for questions for anyone that have questions. You want to drop your questions or you want to ask, you are free to do that, and then we'll call it a good afternoon. Yes, please share your questions so that we can answer questions. Or maybe you want to share with us that one thing that resonates so well with you today. You are also free to do that. Yes. You want to share with us what resonates so well with you in the session of today, or a question that is bothering your heart in line with this topic, then we'll give it a try. Anybody? All right. Since there's no question, I want to say thank you for coming on board. Thank you for joining me in this live session. Thank you. I believe you've been able to pick one or two things from the session of today to add to your life as you walk through the route of destiny, fulfilling your purpose on the head. Don't forget that you have the onus to work on yourself to become the right person so you can attract the right. Yeah. Bye for now. Thank you for coming on board.